Okay, I'm still trying to get ready. Hey y'all. Today is let me check my other phone here. Today is December the 18th. It is 6:15 in the morning. I went to bed early, so I've been up since about I've been up since maybe about 3 o'clock. And I'm not a good sleeper at night. So when I get up, I try to do something that I've been, needing to do. But I'm working on my Christmas ornaments. I'm making a family Christmas tree. And this is the Christmas ornament of, I know it's the glare y'all can't see, but that's my biological son. And then there's the little girl with the long hair that I adopted standing up. And then there's me. And then there's Miss B. It's got a glare on it, so you can't see. But I'm going to show y'all my Christmas tree when I'm all done with everything. And I made a whole lot of these balls. Not balls, sorry y'all, but these Christmas ornaments. And I'm thinking about, since, next week is Christmas, I might just, leave them up if they make it. Because these are not clamping real good, but I don't think they are open because where I have, you see where I have the bow, on it, I got it knotted in the back, and then I have this ribbon that I'm going to make little curls, and that's going to keep it together. And then in the back of the Christmas ball, I got, you see the confetti in there. And I'm quite sure I could have went on Pinterest and seen some more, some more little ideas, but it's okay. This is only for my tree. I'm not doing these, where my scissors go? Oh, I'm not doing these for nobody unless, they ask me to, and it won't be for free if I do it. So, so it don't matter what anybody think, because people very opinionated nowadays. So it don't matter what anybody else think. All that matters is that I'm happy because these are going on my tree and nobody else's. But anyway, I hope everybody is feeling good and, feeling good and, financially stable as much as possible. I told y'all I was going to start back being active on my videos, and that's what I'm doing. I have my colonoscopy appointment next week. No, I go this coming week for the general appointment just to get the information together. And from that appointment, they will probably schedule me to have my colonoscopy, but I also have another appointment the week after, to have my gallbladder checked from where I had gotten sick in October. And I don't know if y'all remember, I had to stay the night in the hospital because I couldn't stop vomiting. Okay, y'all, I got the ribbon curled. Y'all, tell me what y'all think. That's the top, and then we'll put the little hanger to hang on the Christmas tree from here, and it should hang like that. But I'm proud of my little creation. And again, if anybody want to make these, I'm getting ready to show y'all how I started with the ball and the ornament. But these ornaments, they're two pieces, and you see, you just open them and you can put them back together. Now I did have some glass ones that I had bought from Hobby Lobby, and the glass ones didn't come apart. You had to roll the picture and drop it down in the hole, but then you had to take a little stick or something, which I used a screwer in, uh, opened up the picture in it, and then I had a hard time getting the big star confetti down in there. So I decided to get on Amazon and order these where they come on snap and you can close them back as many times as you want to, and do this and cut the picture down and put it in here. And these work better. And now, you know, that's the finished product. And I'm going to hang it on my Christmas tree. And I will do a video and a picture of my Christmas tree to show y'all. But now we're going to move on to the next one while I have a conversation with y'all, because nobody is up this early in the morning on a Saturday. And so I wanted to I wanted to talk to somebody, so why not just talk to y'all and make a video? You know, it's kind of how people do with the mukbangs, I guess, but I'm not doing no mukbang or mukbang or whatever they call it. I'm just talking and having conversations and doing my Christmas, making my family Christmas ornaments for my Christmas tree. And y'all, I got this at Walmart for like 97 cents. But I had got it with the intentions of when I wrap gifts, making my own bow. But that was just too much work when I can just wrap it and stick a bow on it. And so I was like, well, I got to find a way to use this because I got the red, gold, and blue like that. So, one day after dialysis, y'all, I got kind of real depressed. Some days, you know, it be like that, you know, and you be thinking, you know, how could I have gotten myself in this position without, you know, because I didn't take care of myself or I wasn't listening to my body. And so, you know, I have many a days like it. People don't know, but, you know, it's a lot to deal with, but it's okay because the next day, you know, you can make it better. And so, when I get like it, I try to think about some things I can do to get me out of that mood or to keep me focused, you know, on, you know, this, you know, to keep me focused that this is my life. I have to do my treatment to stay living for my kids and my family and stuff. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to make my own Christmas ornaments, and I'm going to make me a family Christmas tree. And so I already wanted a new Christmas tree anyway. And not that there's anything wrong with my Christmas tree. The only reason why I wanted a new Christmas tree is because I always wanted a tree that was pre-lit. And so I went on a hunt for a pre-lit tree. And of course, everything was so expensive. But I did find one that I liked, and they was out of stock at Home Depot. And so what I did was I waited a couple of weeks, and then I found another one that was on sale. I'm not going to tell y'all how much I paid for it because I'll be kind of embarrassed, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to save up for what you want, and that's what I did. And so I got this Christmas tree that I wanted, and I was so excited. So me and B, we took it out the box the following weekend, and we put it up and turned it on, and I was just so pleased with it. And I was like, well, I want to do something different with my Christmas tree. I want to make my own ornaments. And I was like, I want to do it with like happy moments of family members that have passed on. And then of course, you know, my blended family that I have in my household, you know. And so I decided I'm going to do my own Christmas ornaments. And so y'all, that's what I'm working on. And so I'm gonna I'm gonna have to, well, I can't take it off because I got a knot on it. So I'm gonna have to scoot this bow to the side and try to get these ribbons in here. And it could be done. I just maybe had to twist them a little bit, but anywho, y'all, that's what I wanted to do. So that ain't gonna work. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I guess let me there we go. I had to take the bow. Y'all had to take the bow on off it. It was just causing too much trouble. But anyway, y'all, I just, you know, want to come on here. I wanted somebody to talk to. And that way I can make a video and finish my Christmas ornaments for my tree at the same time. So anyway, like I said, I hope everybody is doing well. But I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody why about my colonoscopy visit. Hey, son, I'm doing a video.
Oh, hi.
Hey, you see the way I got it set up? I tried to use the ring light to open the stand, but I couldn't figure out how to open the stand on the tripod. And so I just rigged this up on the bed. But anyway, y'all, that was my son just came upstairs. So, yeah, I gotta have that colonoscopy. And I've done had a colonoscopy before, so I'm not worried about that. The only thing I don't like, of course, is getting the IV. You know, you would think I'm used to needles, but I'm not. And I'm not used to them. So that's the only thing is getting the IV. The colonoscopy, you don't feel. They go up, you know, your rear end or whatever, for those that don't know. And you don't feel that. You know, they put you in a twilight sleep, and when you wake up, you just be real gassy and starving to death. That's it with the colonoscopy. And I think you don't start getting colonoscopies unless you have some problems with your bowels or like severe constipation. But I think you had to be like 40 or 35 or something before they recommend that you start getting a colonoscopy. But anyway, I have to get that done, and then I will know once I get those results back. Hopefully, everything is good, and I got to turn that in to Vanderbilt Transplant Center in Nashville, and also I'm going through Ascensius I think it's Ascensius St. Thomas West, or the other way around, and it's also a hospital in Nashville. And those are both transplant centers. And so once I get those results back, turn those results in, they go to a selection committee. And the selection committee decides, am I a good candidate or not for transplant? And then once they decide on that, yay or nay, then I will hopefully get on the transplant list. Right, Quan? Why did you come in here to use my bathroom? Wasn't nobody in the other bathroom? Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, let me get out your business. But, sorry, y'all. But, yeah, so I'm excited about, I'm excited and I'm nervous about it. So, but anyway, y'all, you know, y'all pray that everything, you know, works out in my favor. And, you know, and I'll get on that list. Now, y'all, these golden bows they moving, so they really not secure. So like I said, this is my tree. I'm not making it for nobody unless they ask me and they pay me. So again, there we have it. So I was gonna tell y'all, the last time I was at I think it was Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville. They was telling me that there is there's I want to say a couple of programs that help uh kidney transplant recipients that's getting on the list or waiting for a transplant. They help them they give them ways and help them fundraise to make money on your travel expenses, back and forth to wherever you coming from, to the transplant center. And I guess, like gas, that money, those monies can help you with like gas, let's see, gas, your hotel, stay, while up in Nashville, eating anything you have to do when you on the transplant list. Like you do have to go back and forth and have tests to make sure that you are healthy enough while you on the list to have a kidney transplant. So I do know that, but the fundraising program can help you get money on all this, because this can get quite expensive, the staying and the travel back and forth. And if you had to, rent a rental car, that can get kind of expensive. So I was like, hey, that's nice to know. Now, I did ask for information on it, but I plan to save and do my dipping. I remember I told y'all I dip strawberries and stuff on the side, and pineapple, and I do the candy grapes. So I plan on doing some of that to raise my money and to also save, and then I do still work part-time. So I think I don't want to do the fundraising program as of yet, because I know there's other people, that might need to do that, and just save that for them. I have legal ways of making money. So I just want to throw that out there for people jump to conclusion. But there is the bow. There's the bow. It's got one of these little bows that's already tied. The ribbon is already tied. It's I think from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them at any craft store. And I added the ribbon and took the scissors and made the little curly things. And this is a picture of me. That's when I was a little bit heavier. I don't know if y'all can see it real good. It's got the glare on it, but it's a picture of me and my grandmother. And y'all, she died in 2018. She died in 2018. But this was a Mother's Day dinner that we had a few years ago at the Olive Garden. And that's my grandmother. Y'all, I'm not good at this. That's my grandmother and me at the Olive Garden, taking a picture. I don't know how to get that glare off. But anyway, that's that one. And the next ball I'm getting ready to work on is with my Aunt Charlene. She passed away in 2017. I know y'all can't see that real good. It's got a glare on it. But that's my Aunt Charlene. And this was at a family cookout. We used to have family cookouts. Every year we play games, of course, eat, play music, and we have door prizes. One of our favorite games to get the crowd going is Family Feud. And we just have a good time, and we haven't had one since COVID. And I really miss that, because all the family would come to this, the family barbecue, whether you have differences or not. And we just put all that to the side and have fun, you know, for that one day. So I miss having those. Hopefully, you know, we will get back to that because, you know, we all love doing that. But I decided to pick pictures of happy moments, you know, to put on my Christmas tree. And but back to the fundraising. And I think, like I was saying, I'm going to start back dipping like my strawberries, and I dip pretzels. I have dipped banana before, but banana with that that hot to warm chocolate, it'll start. Y'all know bananas will start getting, they go bad, and you have to. I know when I used to dip the bananas, I used to freeze them and then dip them and then put them back in the freezer. And so I keep them in the freezer until I put them in the box to be to go out to the customers. And I'm gonna start back doing that next month, you know, after New Year's. But I'm going to also give people gifts with strawberries and dip pretzels, you know, and just do that as gifts. And that way I can continue to save my money. You know, it's by making those treats, and then I can, you know, put my money back, because I would have to go to Nashville again. I don't know when. They just waiting on me to have my colonoscopy, and then I will be going back there. And so that's my plan. Like, I've been thinking of some plans for me and to have my own small little business. That's my goal for 2022, is to, you know, keep my health stable, get on this list, stay healthy enough, hopefully get me a kidney. But, you know, in that process of doing all that, I want to go ahead and start my small business and just staying humble and being blessed and healthy, so I can do all my goals, keep running my blended household and my blended family, keep everybody safe, and running my life accordingly to my rules and my standards. And of course, I know God's, but you know, and that's what I want to do. And I'm gonna start, like I said, making treats for and giving them out as Christmas gifts, because I need to go back to saving some money, because I don't want to ask and I don't want to depend on people to give me money or go out here and take any loans, you know, to fund my trips back and forth to Nashville. So far, I haven't run into any financial problems with it, because I always try to budget every month and put back money, because I know, you know, Christmas is coming up. I know that I have this road trip, and things are so high nowadays, and that money adds up. So let's see, I got the red one in. Y'all, this is very time consuming, but you know, if you don't have nothing to do, and you know, this is a good way to stay, you know, you can stay busy and keep your mind, you know, stay focused, you know. So that's another reason why it was very, very, very important for me to do this, so I can, you know, just keep myself busy. You know, we all have a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world. You know, it's just easily to get sad and depressed, you know. I know, you know, I have a lot, you know, with the kids going on, as far as the girls, getting suspended. You know, I have one girl that's, which is the one I'm her legal guardian of. She's in alternative school right now, so all that gets frustrated. But you know, I just find myself something to do, keep myself busy, keep fussing and preaching to them. And what I tell these kids, and of course, they kids, they don't know, they don't realize this right now, that your name holds weight. And what I mean by that is your name can hold positive weight, good weight, or negative weight. And you don't want people to see your name on a piece of paper and say, oh my gosh, here comes so-and-so. Do you know so-and-so? He or she did this, they did that, and everything they speak on your name is all bad. You don't want your name to hold that, okay? You want your name to hold weight in a good way, meaning where when people see your name, they don't speak on those bad things. They be ready to meet you and see what you have to bring to the table. Nobody don't want no mess and no drama, you know. Nobody don't want that. So that's what, you know, I be trying to teach these kids, you know, you wanna have good qualities, not bad qualities of your attitude. People read your body language, you know, and people can tell what type of person you are too by your body language. And that's what I teach in my household, you know, because I had to learn that for myself. And when I used to be, when a teenager, I used to be a real bitter person. But I had to realize, and along with talking to other people, and I'm not going to lie, a therapist, that you got to realize that everybody didn't do something bad to you. Sometimes we go through situations in our life, even as a kid, like, hey, me, and you get bitter and you stay focused on the bad, but you got to realize sometimes people didn't do nothing bad to you. It's just the way the situation landed. And even though it might was, you know, done bad to you by somebody else, that don't mean that everybody you come in contact with, you have to react to them with those feelings, you know, because they didn't do it. The new people didn't do it. So that's what I be wanting to, you know, I be trying to teach these kids, you know. Try to come from a place of peace. You got to have peace within yourself before you can have peace in your relationships with other people. And what I mean by that is, if you don't have peace within her, in your heart, everything that's in front of you or that associate and attach to you is not going to be at peace. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, I had to teach myself over the years, and y'all, I'm 45, I'll be 46, hopefully, if I live to see it in 2022. You know, I had to, you know, I'm always teaching myself, because I do need to go to a therapist. I have been to a therapist to talk out my problems, but there comes a time when you don't have the time to add in anything else in your schedule. So you have to self-teach. You have to, they got the internet. You have to look up stuff on, you know, self-therapy, ways to take care of your mental, ways to take care of your mental and your physical. Because if your mental ain't good, your physical ain't be good. Your health ain't gonna be good. And it's vice versa. If your physical and your health ain't good, that can affect your mental. And I learned that with the kidney disease. And you gotta, if you can't go to a therapist, you have to take the time. Don't keep everything in. Reach out to people you can trust that has a listening ear and not a running mouth. And reach out and talk to people. And get on the internet, read some self-help, some self-mental techniques. Look at YouTube. Teach yourself a hobby like what I'm doing. I taught myself how to dip all from YouTube. I looked at various videos and learned different techniques, and my skills have came up quite a bit in the last 2 years. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta learn how to do stuff, for yourself, and try to get to a peaceful level within yourself. So any relationship you come in contact with, it can be peaceful. You're not bringing turmoil to the situation, because that can happen. People can release their energy on their family. They can release their energy on their friends, and nobody will want to be around you because there's just always something going on. And, you in general or nobody else just don't need that. We got this virus beating us down, taking our loved ones, our loved ones, our family, our friends. You just don't need all that extra stuff. So I'm always thinking of ways to try to find more peace within myself, y'all. This is at ball. This is my Aunt Charlene's, I need to quit saying balls. That don't sound good. But this is my Aunt Charlene's Christmas ornaments. Christmas ornament. Her Christmas bow. And you see the bow. I only put one bow because it's hard. Once I have I only put one ribbon, excuse me, because it's hard once you have that one bow. But I got 3 out the way. And now I'm getting ready to work on my brothers. This is my younger brother, and then that's one of my older brothers. Now this was at a sad occasion, but family, we make the best of it. I had a younger brother who was killed back in 2012, excuse me. And so this was at his, this was after the funeral, and that day, me and this brother, we have the same mama, but all 3 of us, with my older brother, we have the same daddy, and my daddy, he passed away, y'all, this year. And, but anyway, on this day, in the year of 2012, me and my brother with the same mama, we met all of this family that on my daddy's side that we never knew. And so sometimes y'all bad situations, can lead up to something positive, like we all came together for something bad. But then at the end of the day, we got to meet more family members that, we didn't know that we had. And it was a sad occasion, but, sometimes we had to take those sad occasions and make the best out of them, even though we know, we hurting, But, back to what I was saying is that, I tried to come from a peaceful place, no matter what I'm going through. Y'all, for the most times it work out. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes I had to reach out to friends or family or my son He be a big help with, trying to help me think through things that I shouldn't let just stay a bother to me mentally, and they do. And so I'm always trying to come up with ways just to keep myself busy, because life, and on top of your health, you know, um, can just have you feeling crazy and going through things. But that is life, and there is nobody in this world that's gonna go through life and not gonna they they're gonna always experience that. And so, you have to take it, and it is what it is. But that's what I mean with peace. Try to find some peace. Try to create some peace in your life, whether it's just doing something like this, or whether you learning recipes, how to cook for you and your family, or if you cook and you don't have kids and nobody to sample it, take it to work. Give it to somebody, somebody you might encounter every day, and just tell them, you trying to take up this and that, and ask for their input. Like, give them a sample and see, um, you just never know, you know, where it might lead to. And I'm going to tell you, everywhere I go, whether it's the fast food drive-through, I'm going to the grocery store, I always try to make sure I ask people, how is your day going? Are you ready for whatever holiday that's going on? I always try to ask people that, because you never know what people are going through. You never know that, y'all, wait a minute, I gotta blow my nose. My nose is getting ready to start running. I've had this cold. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Ugh. You never know that people, that working at these stores and these restaurants, sit my hand sanitizer up there. You never know, if they have family at home. They might not have nobody. They might be somewhere else, or they might be widowed, or they might be divorced, and that job is all they have, as socializing with people. They might not have family and friends. And so I always make sure I ask people, how's your day? How are you doing? Are you ready for Christmas, or, like I said, whatever holiday it is? And one time I, was at a food city here where I live. And as I was being checked out, I was asking a man, it was Thanksgiving, and I was trying to finish getting the rest of my Thanksgiving spread. And I was asking the man, how are you doing? You ready for Thanksgiving? And he said, no, not really. It's just going to be me. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, are you planning on fixing dinner? And he said, well, since it was just him, he was going to come to work, because Food City was going to be open till 3 o'clock that day. And I said, oh, okay. And I was like, well, you kind of won't be alone. And that's when he said that his mama lived like 30 minutes away, and he didn't want to make the drive after work. So, I just took that and thought, some people, they spend these holidays, alone. And so, you just had to be thankful and be nice, to people, and see where they thinking is, and see if you can make a smile. And I told them, well, I probably wouldn't see him on Thanksgiving, but I told him I hope you have, a nice Thanksgiving, and hopefully, it will be easy, for you at work. You have to work a shift. People have to work on holidays. And he said, well, thank you. He was appreciative of that. And, just little things like that, you never know, that can make somebody's day, just little, acts of kindness, can go a long way for people. And I'm gonna tie a piece of red ribbon around here, y'all. A piece of red, because one of my brothers, they have on red, and so I'm gonna tie a piece of ribbon on here and incorporate with this silver bow. See, this silver bow and the gold ribbon with the red to match the brother with the red apple on. So, but anyway, just acts of kindness could go a long way. And sometimes you don't even have to buy people nothing. Just the words that you use and the words that you put out in the universe can be, can be appreciative just as much as you going out here buying something. And so, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, we got to learn to create peace in our own life. And sometimes in others, because you cannot be at a peaceful place in your life, and you can spread that disease, that bug to others, and that rubs off on them. And then you got a whole group that started out from one person, feeding off of one person's energy. You got a whole group that's acting unpeaceful or negative like that one person. And we need to try to do better. I was looking at it's gonna be pretty, y'all. I'll tell you. I was looking at a show. I don't know if it was Tamara Hall, I think, have a talk show. I don't know if it was that or it was something on the internet. When I can't sleep, I browse and look at videos, most of them positive. And they was interviewing an older actor who she was on a show back in the 70s, and she had given a daughter up for adoption. Nobody knew this. And so the daughter came onto this talk show, and she told the story on how a family member, an uncle, told her about her mom was a well-known actress, back in the day. And she had to give her up. It wasn't her choice to. It was other people making the decisions for her. And so the daughter reached out and found her. And y'all, the woman is on a well-known older TV show, and I can't think of it. But at the end of the day, there was no animosity. There were all hugs and tears of joy and happiness. But you know what the actress said that she had to learn? She said she thought about her daughter every day of her life. Even, I guess, when she was on set doing her show or whatever. And she said something that stuck out, to me. She said something about we as in parents, that we give our kids the glasses with the lens that they view us in. It was something like that. And I thought about it. We not only do that for our kids, we give that to any relationship that we have, especially if it's a longevity relationship. Your family is a longevity relationship. So if I'm giving them these glasses with these lenses that they are viewing me in, I don't want to be viewed negative. I want to be viewed positive. I want to be viewed as a positive person, that yes, I have flaws, I have failures, I have times of sadness, bitterness, but I also can smile through that. I can smile through my tears. And y'all, I can be crying, depressed, and upset, and I guarantee you I'm going to say something funny and start laughing. But at the end of the day, know that we all are human and we hurt, but we have to try to get past that hurtful moment. And even though it's going to stick with us in our hearts or in our minds, we got to learn to move on and try to create. If we can't come from a place, we got to try to create a place to where we can be at peace somewhat with the hurt. It's not the hurt, you know, a lot of hurt, if it's from people we really love or care about, it's not going to go anywhere. We just have to learn how to deal with it. You know, it's just kind of like what they say about when you lose family members and loved ones. You know, that hurt is never going to go away. You just have to learn to deal with it, you know. And I hate to say that, but that's what I try to, you know, tell myself. And that's what I want to tell y'all, you know. I want to try to spread the bug of love and happiness, and learning that tomorrow is a new day. It will be a new day. That this moment that you're going through, that's what it is. It's just a moment. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there. You can move on. And yes, it's hard sometimes moving on, but I don't even know where to go with this boat, but it is possible. But I have been on this video for, oh my gosh, what did it say? I can't see, 48 minutes. Damn, wow. But that's what I want to do. I want to kind of create a happy place for anybody that I meet, because you never know what they going through when you meet them. And just by you saying hello, how are you doing, how's your day, can probably go a long way with people, you know. So that's what I want to do, y'all. I just want to create peace. I want to bring peace if I can. Okay, y'all, there's that one. There's that bow and ribbon. Like I said, y'all, this is going on my Christmas tree and nobody else's. So, but y'all just tell me how y'all like my family ornaments, okay? And you know, I've always tried to be a peaceful person, but when I got this kidney disease and I had to sit in that recliner, you know, for 4 hours and